Hello and welcome to your daily love message from your person. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And we're going to bring in the Emoji Lovers Oracle today to see what they want you to know, how they feel, what energy they are in, and what they want to express to you, whether it's about the past, the present, or the future. So thank you, angels. What does your person want to say to you today? What does your person, whether you see them as the divine feminine or the divine masculine, what do they want you to know? What do they want you to know? So I've got cards jumping out the deck here and cards flying out. So I've got a few messages here. We're going to see what these are. We may expand on them. So the first message that's coming through is look at that, the sunglasses. I hide out of fear. So whenever we see the sunglasses, this is a message that they get blinded sometimes by the power of your intense and beautiful radiant light. You know, when you go out into the sunshine, we have to sometimes put sunglasses on to adjust to the brightness of the light. And that's really what your person is saying. I'm still adjusting to the brightness of your light. I'm still adjusting to the power of this love. I'm hiding out of fear of rejection. I couldn't handle being rejected by you. And the way they feel inside when they go into fear of rejection by you is the way you feel when the sun goes in. So imagine that you are sitting in the sun and it feels beautiful, it feels wonderful, it's warm in your skin, it even smells nice, and it feels fabulous to be in the energy of the sun. And then a big dark cloud comes over and takes the sun away, and it feels cold and awful and not very nice. And that's what your person is the most afraid of, because since they've met you, they felt different. And when they met you, the power of your light and love that shines out of you like the sun, it warmed them inside out. And they've never felt that way before. And it warmed them, and it was so powerful, the way it made them feel, that they hide because they're afraid of losing that feeling. They're afraid of what it would feel like for that big black cloud, that big dark cloud to come over and take your love away. And they may see that cloud as somebody else. They may be in fear of losing you to someone else. They may be in fear of you moving away from them because they've got deep abandonment issues to do with the past and fears of the past and things connected with childhood, big wounds that they are healing, that they need to heal to be able to allow the love in. So then they're not afraid of the clouds coming over and hiding the sun, because the sun is always there. Remember that the sun is always there. Sometimes we can't see it because there's cloud there, but the sun is always there because the sun is giving life. And you give life to your person, you give life to their life. You know, you give life to them through your light. They feel alive. You know, since they've known you, they felt alive in many ways. We feel alive on this journey because we feel good, we feel excited, we feel passion, we feel desire, we feel all the beautiful things we feel. But we also know we're alive because we also feel the pain, the sadness, we feel stress, we feel anger, we feel many things. So our feelings show us and our emotions show us that we are alive. But the big message I've got coming through here is he's saying he's afraid of losing your love because your love is so powerful. It's like the energy of the sun. And he's just adjusting to the power of that right now. He's adjusting to the power of your love and what this love is, the way we have to adjust in the sunlight to be able to handle the brightness of the sun. Very powerful. He's saying, I'm avoiding our connection because it's scary to be vulnerable right now. So he's trying to explain to you in these two cards why he may seem to be ghosting you or ignoring you or avoiding you or hiding. And it's not because he doesn't want you, and it's not because he doesn't love you or feel for you what you feel for him or her. It's because it's scary. It's scary to be vulnerable. It's scary to put yourself out there. It's scary to feel all these feelings and have all this intensity. It's scary. So he's trying to go deep within to understand. So he's not avoiding you as in meaning to ghost you or meaning to not reply to you. He just doesn't know what to say because he feels vulnerable to say it. He doesn't know how to act because he feels a bit foolish around you because he's never felt this way before. So he thinks, right, I'm going to wait until I have better answers. I'm going to wait until I feel stronger, till I feel more courageous, till I understand who I am more. That's why he may be avoiding you. And also he may be avoiding the connection because he needs to make a decision about the steps he needs to take to be free to be with you. So he's either thinking about the way he feels about you and the light and the love, and he's adjusting to that to be able to cope with it, or he's thinking about the way your love and your connection is going to change his life. He's saying, I'm just indecisive about the next steps I need to take. And that's also through fear. There could be a challenge there. He could be married. He could need to break free from his marriage and get a divorce. He may have children and he's hurting over that because he doesn't want to lose his children or not be around his children. He may be worrying about money because financially he may not have everything he needs or wants. So he's trying to figure things out. So he's trying to help you understand today the reasons why he may seem to be ghosting you or quiet or not making a decision. It's not because he doesn't want or love you. It's because he does want and he does love you, that he's gone within to work it all out. Now he's also saying, look at this, we've got the happy home here. We both know the truth. Marriage is in the cards for me and you. So he's saying to you, I want to marry you. That's the truth. I want to be in a permanent relationship with you. That's the truth. I want to love you the right way. That's the truth. And marriage is in the cards for me and you. So what he's saying is, I intend to be with you in a committed, loving way. For some of you, that means living together. For some of you, that means getting married. And obviously, if he's already in those types of situations, he needs to release himself from those to be free to be able to follow through on his intentions. So he isn't just saying this, kind of fly by night. It's not like he's saying it just to kind of lead you on or, to pacify you or anything like that. He's saying it because he means it inside. He's saying we both know the truth. We are going to be together. We are going to be in a loyal, committed, beautiful, romantic relationship. And we are going to be married in the future. But it's about how you get to that point. And he's saying, I get all hot and bothered every time I fantasize about us being together. So the red hot chili pepper there is a huge sign of the way you get under his skin. And again, this is also about that light and the power of the sun. When we're in the sun for too long, we can overheat. We can get hot and bothered and we may need to cool down. So he's also saying to you, sometimes when I'm around you, I don't know how to handle it. I get all hot and bothered because I'm fantasizing about you so much. The passion and the desire I have for you is so strong and I need to handle that too. It's like if you eat a hot chili, you have to give yourself time to adjust to the taste and to be able to handle it. You have to get used to handling the heat. And that's also what they are saying to you. So the big message I've got here is, them in their mind, the vision of a future with you is being with you in a very loyal way. They are already loyal to you in their heart and soul. He's saying to you, I already want that. This is what I want. This is what I see when I connect with you. When I have a vision of being with you, it's got marriage in there, children for some of you, the future. But I get all hot and bothered when I think about this because I worry about how I'm going to make that happen. So the hot and bothered energy is about the passion and desire and the way he fantasizes about you and the way he wants you and the way you get under his skin. But also he gets hot and bothered when he fantasizes about you being together and having this life together because he's trying to work out how to do that. So when he also gets hot and bothered, he can pull away because he's trying to calm himself down. He may get angry and frustrated because he's not yet with you or not yet able to be with you. because he's got to make changes. So he's saying to you, I'm not indecisive about you. I'm indecisive about the way I need to be with you or how to be with you. I'm trying to figure that out. And I'm not meaning to ghost you or avoid you. It's just a bit scary right now for me to be vulnerable while I'm finding all of these answers. And I'm hiding because I am actually dealing with my own fears and insecurities about you rejecting me. And I do feel as well, some of them are thinking about proposing to you and they're afraid that you will reject that proposal because of the past or the things that they've done. So they're healing all of this. So if you see sunglasses today, don't be surprised if you see sunglasses or you see sunglasses emojis or you see someone wearing sunglasses, whether it's out there in the real world or it's in a film or in a show or on social media. Because if you're seeing sunglasses, you're being reminded of the power of your light. And that doesn't mean you need to dim that light, divine feminine. It means you need to shine it brighter because your person just needs to adjust to the power of your light. If you see a sign like this one, he's saying to you, please understand, I'm not meaning to ghost you. I'm not meaning to avoid you. I'm not meaning to behave in that way. I just feel a bit vulnerable right now and it's all a bit scary to me. Give me time. If you see a sword or you see cross swords, maybe you see someone having a sword fight, you're being shown that they are figuring things out. If you see a chili pepper and they are avoiding you, remember your power. You get them all hot and bothered. You get them all, kind of all this passion energy, and they may just be feeling a bit stressed out with that right now because they want to act on their impulses, they want to act on their passions and desires, but it needs to be at the right time. And for some of you, the right time will be when you're married, because that's how precious and sacred this love is. It is worth waiting for. So if you're seeing marriages or marriage proposals or rings or, you're seeing people getting married, or this is such a huge sign that this is coming into your life. You may even start getting people inviting you to weddings or inviting you to, stag do's or, we call them stag do's here in the UK, or hen do's where, you're seeing them out and about because you're being shown that marriage is coming. Or maybe you want children, maybe you're thinking about kids, you're not thinking about marriage, and you start seeing people with pushchairs or prams or babies. Or you want to have a business with your person, you may see people running that business or doing what you are wanting. So you're being guided by the signs you see that this is the truth. So don't be triggered or annoyed or frustrated by their behaviour. They know what they need to do. Let them find the way out and look beyond the behaviour and look for the reason why they're behaving that way. Because no matter what, all paths lead home, and the paths are leading to marriage and the truth. I hope this helps. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.